The topic for today's session is the best way to learn English. So this video will help you out in finding your goal pertaining to spoken English. You know what's the problem with all of us? We are putting in good efforts in learning English, but we exactly don't know what our goal is. If you don't know what your goal is, then you can't put in efforts in the right direction. Maybe you want to improve your spoken English and you are putting in more efforts in reading, writing and listening, but you are not putting in efforts in your speaking. But you have to always keep in your mind that if you want to improve your spoken English, then you need to speak more. But how you have to do this? So this video will help you out in finding out how you have to move forward and what's your goal pertaining to spoken English. So you can see on your screen your goal. Now you tell me, what's your goal? Why do you want to improve your spoken English? You are already aware of this language, English, and you know why it should be learned. If you don't know, let me tell you some ideas why we should learn it and why it is important to be learned at the earliest. You know, English is now an international language and it is spoken worldwide and it is understood all over the world. If we have to spend our business across the world, then we need to have good grip over this language. And now it has become a social status. People look down upon those who are not able to express themselves in English. That's why it has become a social status. So you don't have to run away from this language. It is the demand of the time, and you have to keep yourself abreast of the latest technology, and you have to keep your software updated. And if you are learning this language, then you should go for it without giving second thought. Go for it and find out what your goal is. And guys, you know why goal is important? Because it gives us direction. If I say okay, say something, then you can't say anything. If I tell you, okay, you have to say about trees, then tree is your goal, is your topic, and your topic will tell you what you have to say. It means your topic gives you the direction. In the same way, I think you must have heard about this quotation, life without a goal is just like a boat without a rudder. Rudder is in Hindi we call it chapu, which is used to give direction to the boat. If there is no rudder in the boat, then we can't give direction to the boat. In the same way, if we don't have goal in our life, we can't move forward. That's why it is a must to know your goal. You must have your goal related pertaining to spoken English, because I'm the teacher of English language. That's why here I'm not talking about the goal of your life, that you want to earn 1 crore rupees, you want to buy this and that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the English language related goal. So let me give you the clarity in finding out your goal. Just take a look on your screen. I have divided goals in two categories. First is formation part and second is speaking. If you are a beginner and you have just started learning English, then you need to focus more on your formation part, because without knowing formation you can't speak. And if you have already done your formation part, you are good at framing sentences, you know how to frame sentences, how to translate sentences, then your goal is obviously speaking. So let me first tell you what formation is, then I will move to speaking, and I will also tell you what you have to do for improving your spoken English. So let's begin with formation part. Formation in simple words means the way of framing sentences, how you frame sentences, how you translate sentences. This means formation. Let me give you some examples. You can see on your screen. Formation number 1, it is keep on plus verb ki first form ing, means gerund. Whenever you have to say, whenever you want to say to someone, keep on doing some work that you are already doing, or continue to do whatever you are already doing, that time we use keep on. Like if someone is running and you want him to continue to run, that time in Hindi you say daudte raho. You can say in English keep on running. बैठे रहो, keep on sitting. लिखते रहो, keep on writing. सीखते रहो, keep on learning. खड़े रहो, keep on standing. मुस्कुराते रहो, कीप ऑन स्माइलिंग, और हंसते रहो, कीप ऑन लाफिंग. So this is a structure. Structure means you learned the way of framing this kind of sentences. So whenever you have to say a particular type of sentences, you should know the right formation for that. So these formations help you a lot in making you speak long sentences. So this is just a first example. Let me give you 3 more examples of formation. Just see on your screen, this is formation number 2, either subject sentence 1 or sentence number 2. If you have to say या तो तुम पढ़ लो या मुझे पढ़ने दो, you can say either you study or let me study, या तुम पढ़ा लो या मुझे पढ़ाने दो, either you teach or let me teach, या तो तुम बोल लो या मुझे बोलने दो, either you speak or let me speak, या तुम कर लो या मुझे करने दो, either you do or let me do, या तुम चले जाओ या मुझे जाने दो, either you go or let me go. So see how important it is to know the formation. And I have more than 300 formation in my platform that I will tell you at the end of this video, and from there you can learn number of formations, and these formations are essential to speak fluently. And for fluency, obviously you should know all these things, and if you stuck while speaking, then you need to have good command over these formations, and without these you can't survive long in this spoken English journey. So from the inception of your journey of spoken English, you don't have to start directly speaking. You can start speaking normal sentences, but pay your full attention on learning formation. So let's move to next formation. You can see it is use of had better. When we use had better, whenever we have to say अच्छा होगा, भलाई इसी में है, that time we use had better plus verb की first form. Like अच्छा होगा कि तुम यहाँ से चले जाओ, you had better go away from here. अच्छा होगा कि तुम कुछ ना कहो, you had better not say anything. अच्छा होगा कि तुम उसके आगे ले लो, you had better take his permission. अच्छा होगा तुम पैसों के पीछे मत भागो, you had better not run after money. भलाई इसी में है कि तुम यहाँ से दफ़ा हो जाओ, you had better buzz off from here. So this is another way of framing sentences. Let me give you one more example, then we will move towards our second goal, that is speaking. Just see on your screen, this formation is if I were plus would. Whenever we have to say like अगर मैं कुछ होता तो मैं कुछ करता, अगर मैं चिड़िया होता तो मैं ऊंचा उड़ता. If I were a sparrow, I would fly high. अगर मैं शेर होता तो दहाड़ता. If I were a lion, I would roar. अगर मैं मधुमक्खी होता तो मैं भिन भिनाता. If I were a bee, I would buzz. अगर मैं अध्यापक होता तो मैं पढ़ाता. If I were a teacher, I would teach. अगर मैं डॉक्टर होता मैं तुम्हें इंजेक्शन लगाता. If I were a doctor, I would inject you. So this is fourth example of formation. I hope you got my point, what I want to say. So these are called formation. So if you are not good at framing sentences, then your goal is to improve your formation part. And I will give you a lot of formation at the end of this video. I will tell you the platform from where you can learn all these formations. So just see, I have told you how we have to frame sentences, why formation is important, and if your goal is to improve your formation part, then stick to formation part, and along with that you can pay a little bit attention on your speaking part, but more focus should be on formation. Now let's move towards speaking part. If you have already been learning English and you have learned so many structures, but you are not able to express yourself, and if you face difficulty in finding out words at the right time, then your goal is to improve your speaking part. And for in speaking, because speaking is also divided into 2 parts, you have to decide which part you want to improve first. So just see, have a look. I have divided speaking part into different categories. First is speech based category and second is conversational English. Let me tell you first about conversational English. It is very important for those who want to have good grip on day-to-day conversation. Like you have to if you don't have to give long speeches, then conversational English is your goal for you, because in this we talk like where are you going, how are you, how did you come, when will you meet me, have you had breakfast, had you had lunch. These kind of sentences you learn in conversational English. This is good option for those who wants to improve their conversational daily English. So if this is your goal, then start learning this part, and this is very easy. If you find it difficult, then you need to you need that environment where you can do practice. I will tell you the environment. I will show you the environment where people are already improving their spoken English. So if your goal is to improve your day-to-day conversation, then stick to this goal, but I would not recommend you to stick only to this part. You have to improve your speech part, because this is just totally different from all the speaking modules. It will give you a lot of benefits, like it will give you more content to speak, because content is the king. If you have more content, you can perform well in your speech. But if you don't have content, then you can't speak well, and you can't perform as per your expectation. That's why it is a must to have content. If you do practice on your speeches, then you can have more content, and content is the king. Always keep in mind. And you know why do people go blank while speaking? Because they don't have content. And there is another option. If people have content but they still go blank while speaking, then the reason being they have not practiced enough. So simple. Why do people go blank? Because they are lacking in content, and or they have not practiced enough. So first try to prepare content, feed your brain with good information, and then do practice as much as you can, right? So content is the king. You have to have more content in order to speak fluently and in order to deliver long speeches. And if you practice these things like speeches, I will also tell you how you have to practice on these speeches. So let me tell you the benefits first. So second benefit is you will get fluency. Fluency comes with time and practice. If you are practicing consistently and you are investing your time, then you are sure to get fluency in a couple of months or a couple of days. But it is not an overnight process. It takes time, and when you keep doing the same practice again and again, then you start getting fluency and you become able to deliver long speeches. So this is the best option for learning how to answer to any impromptu question. Like during interviews, you are asked impromptu question like, okay, tell me something about professionalism. What professionalism is? Now you will think, what I say. Your mind will go blank if you haven't practiced this. So if you are asked to say something about corruption, if you haven't practiced, then your mind will go blank. But if you practice on different topics, like let's say 100 topics, you have mastered 100 topics, and then if you are asked, then you can easily express yourself, because you have mastered the art. You would have mastered the art of switching. Art of switching means you are able to switch your topic from one to another. Like if I tell you to say something about corruption, you can say well in that. And if I say, okay, now you have to tell me something about child labor, then you can easily switch to another topic. Then if I tell you to say something about pollution, you can easily switch to that. When you become the master in art of switching, then spoken English is just a child's play for you. So you have to learn this art, and it is possible only through speeches. I will tell you the technique. And there are a number of benefits, and we feel very hesitant while speaking. We have fear of public speaking. We shy when we have to speak in front of people. But the best way to remove your hesitation, to destroy your fear, or to get rid of your shyness, so for that you need to face your problems. And there is a good saying, like if you have a fear of public speaking, so the best way to remove this fear of public speaking, just confront your fear. When you confront your fear, you can destroy it in just 5 or 10 seconds. It doesn't take long. All you need to do is just face your fear and destroy it. You will learn these things when you go with the course. Let me tell you now the technique. So just take a look on your screen. I have divided this module in 3 steps. First is choose a topic, second is prepare content, and third is record yourself. Let me explain you these things. Like if I tell you say something in English, maybe you can't say anything because you don't know your goal, you don't have your topic, and your topic is what gives you the direction. And if I tell you, okay, say something about importance of books, now you have the topic, you have a kind of a goal, then your goal will help you in finding the right words. If you don't have any topic to say, your mind will just wander here and there and end up with getting nothing. But if you have the topic like importance of books, your mind will just focus on books, means all the sentences related to books, all the quotations related to books, and your experience related to your books. So your concentration will be focused, and you will start getting more content about that particular topic. That's why it is important to know your topic, means your goal. And second thing, when you know your topic, you have to prepare your content, because as I have earlier said, content is the king. Without content, you can't perform well in your speeches. So next step comes record yourself. Now you have to record yourself. Recording your speeches will help you in getting fluency, in getting more content, in removing your hesitation, in destroying your fear, and it will also help you in becoming an articulate speaker. It will also help you to become an expert in the art of switching. If you can master the art of small talks, you can master the art of long talks. That's why this is very important practice, and this is the only practice that got me all the results. And let me give you practical example what I'm doing right now. The topic of this video is learn best way to improve English. So this is my topic, and then I prepared some content in the form of these slides. So this is my content. I chose a topic, then I prepared content, and now what I'm doing, I'm recording myself. Means I'm following these 3 steps and getting fluency and getting better day by day. You have to follow the same strategy if you want to improve. Now you have got to know this strategy. So this is the time to take an action, because I always say knowing is not enough. You must apply. If you know something and if you don't use that in your practical life, then that thing or that knowing is nothing more than a garbage. That knowledge is just a burden on you. If you know something, try to implement that in your practical life in order to get results. So knowing is not enough, we must apply. Knowing is one thing, and implementing that knowledge in practical life is different thing. That's why now you know what your goal is. Either your goal may be either formation or speaking. If it is formation part, then pay full attention on your formation part. And for learning formation, or if you want more than 300 formations, then I have the platform for that. And if your aim or your goal is to improve your speaking skills, then I have the environment where you can do speaking practice. So now let me tell you what that environment and platform is. So you can see on your screen platform means that platform from where you can get all your content, all your data, all your source. You can learn a variety of things from that platform. So this platform is my app. Its name is Become English Champion. If you want to improve your spoken English, you want a lot of structures to frame sentences, then you need to download this app without wasting time, because knowing, I again say, knowing is one thing and applying that knowledge is different thing. Implementing and knowing are totally two different things. There is a world of difference between the two. So you have got the idea, but now if you don't take an initiative, then your knowledge will go waste. But I don't want you to let your knowledge go waste. Take full benefit of this mobile app, because it has a lot to teach you. I have provided you with a lot of content, means in 1 year plan you have plus 450 videos at present, and I keep on uploading videos in this app. And you will also get access to 3 practice workbooks, PDFs. You can read all the PDFs online, and these workbooks are just awesome and will help you a lot in your writing practice. You will also get access to my main book, Become English Champion book. You can read that book online anytime, 24/7, 365 days. And you will also get access to my new book that I have recently launched on 1500 daily use sentences. So I keep updating this daily use sentences PDF timely, so you will also get access to this PDF file. Apart from this, who wants to improve their speaking, then I have a separate Facebook group for all those, because this is the platform, this is the environment you can get by enrolling in 1 year plan. There is a best saying like, if you want to achieve something, then surround yourself with that environment where people are already engaged in getting what you want to get. Means if you want to achieve something, then don't try to use your brain, just follow who are already doing the work that you want to do. So if you practice alone at your home, maybe after 2 or 3 or 5 days you will start feeling bored. But if you have the environment where people are already doing what you want to do, then you will get inspiration, you will get motivation, and you will get to know how people are doing well in their life, how they are getting fluency. And observing them, we also can start getting results in the same way. There is a very good saying in Hindi, खरबूजा खरबूजे को देख के रंग पकड़ता है. So if someone is speaking in English, then if you are surrounded by those people, then you will also start speaking. That's why I have this platform where, let me give you the result of 2 students. One student, I don't want to disclose the name because it's private group, they don't want me to disclose their name. So there is a girl, she has completed more than 90 videos. On the very first day she was very nervous, hesitant, and she was unable to speak, but after uploading 2, 3 or 4 videos, she started performing well in speaking, and now she has completed 90 videos. So it is just a great milestone she has achieved, and there is a lot more to be learned, and she will I think will do great in her life. And there is also a boy, he has completed more than 70 videos, and he has also opened his YouTube channel. It's all because of the speaking practice that they are getting from this environment. If you also want to be the part of this private Facebook group, then you need to enroll in this 1 year plan, and it has a lot to teach you, right? And I have also provided you with 100 topics for speaking, and these topics are updated timely, and you have to record your videos on these topics step by step. If you need any kind of help or assistance, then you can contact me. I will help you, and I would be more than happy to help you. and you will also get access to all the future videos. You don't have to pay even a single penny for any future videos. You can get all these things in 1 year plan. So now choice is yours, but I would not say choice is yours. I would say you must enroll in this course without giving second thought, and you can learn a lot of things from the single platform. And you will also get the environment of people who are energetic, who are motivated, who are inspired to do something great in their life. And I hope you will definitely get what you want from this course. So I hope you have got something out of this video, and you have also got to know about your goal. Now decide what your goal is. If your goal is formation, or if your goal is speaking, then for both these purposes I have the platform and environment where you can uplift your skills. So take an action right now. I again say, knowledge without implementation is nothing more than a garbage. If you have fed your brain with some information, try to implement or use that information in your life. Otherwise your information, your knowing will become a burden on you. Don't let your knowledge become a burden on you. Instead, take an initiative right now, download my app, and without thinking, just enroll in 1 year plan. After that, I will tell you what you have to do. So thank you for watching this video and giving your precious time. And make your time even more precious by enrolling in 1 year plan. See you in the next video with some great content. Thank you.